Hey y'all, hey, it's June, which means time to go over some new releases for this month. So let's get started. So the first week of June is for June 3rd through the 5th, and I found 3 wide release movies that are being released that weekend, which is The Watcher, Deep in the Heart, a Texas wildlife story, and the movie Crimes of the Future. So let's go ahead and take a look at those 3 movies. So we're gonna take a look at Deep in the Heart, a Texas wildlife story. So let's get her done. So really this is just like a documentary about some kitties from Texas. Texas first wildlife movie. Of course it's narrated by Matthew McConaughey. So that definitely is a movie to be streamed at home. Obviously if you're really into wildlife documentaries, which I tend to watch sometimes, so I just have to be in the right mood for it. So I could see me watching this some lazy weekend on a streaming service. So for me, I could see Matthew McConaughey narrating getting on my nerves a little bit halfway through probably, but I'm still kind of interested. This next one is for the movie Watcher, which I know nothing about, but the fact that it says Shudder, I'm thinking it's going to be a horror movie, so let's see what it's got to offer. So she's in a foreign country. That's weird. Nah. Whoa. Nope. Why? Shit, I would notice. I feel like this movie's been done before, so in that same regard, I think I would probably skip this. I don't even think I would stream it, but I know for any horror fans out there, they would probably just see it just to see it. It might be good, but I don't know, it just didn't really interest me that much, so I'm definitely gonna skip that one. What did you guys think? Alright, so this next one is for Crimes of the Future, which at first was not listed as a wide release for this first week in June. The only thing I know about it is that it's got Viggo and Kristen Stewart in this, and judging on the first picture, looks like it has something maybe to do with pregnancy or stomach issues, so who knows. I heard it was crazy. The fuck is that? What the fuck? What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck was that? That's crazy looking. I'm interested just because of how weird it looked, so I definitely would stream that. I wouldn't rush out to go see it, but what the actual fuck just happened? That was crazy. Like, pain doesn't exist, so they're just committing surgeries on each other for pleasure. What the fuck? What the fuck? What did you guys think? That looks crazy. Alright, so for the second week of June, that's June 10th through the 12th, there's only 2 wide releases. One comes out on June 8th, which is called Block Party, and the other one, the whole world is waiting for, called Jurassic World Dominion. I've already seen the Jurassic World Dominion trailer, so I'll go ahead and just link my reaction to the trailer there so you can check that out. But let's jump in and see what this Block Party movie is all about. The fuck? Okay, so it's a BET movie. What the fuck? Okay, so that's a definitely skip it for me, but I can see that actually doing really well on the streaming services, so, but it definitely looks like one of those awkward comedies where they just put the lead people in a bunch of awkward situations and hope for laughs. Either way, it's a skip it for me. I'm sure people will stream it, especially on Juneteenth, so that's kind of cool. It'll be on BET on Juneteenth. Otherwise, it's in theaters starting on June 8th. Now for the second wide release, like I said, it was for Jurassic World Dominion, which I've already watched, so I'll just go ahead and give my thoughts. I'm super excited for this movie. I watched the second trailer recently, and I feel like the hype that I got from the first trailer was diminished a little bit with the second trailer. I can't really put my finger on it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie and say I'm not freaking excited for this movie, but that trailer was kind of meh. I'm just over the whole dinosaur whisperer type of bullshit with Chris Pratt's character. I'm here for the original 3. That's the only reason why I'm going to see this movie, even though I am a diehard Jurassic Park fan. I have been side-eyeing this Chris Pratt trilogy of movies ever since they came out. Granted, I will say, I love that there's more of them. Because I mean the special effects nowadays are ridiculous, so everything looks fucking fantastic. I'm not on the Chris Pratt and Bryce Howard train. I don't want it. And even with Chris Pratt, I'm like, I guess I could tolerate it, but that was, I think that was before he started just being in everything, like Guardians of the Galaxy and now the Lego movie, which I love the Lego movie, but he's just in too much stuff. He's overexposed for me, and she's been overexposed to me for years, so can we just not? I really just want this to be focused on the original 3, and I know that's a lot to ask, but that's just what I want, and I know it's not gonna happen, but I am still excited despite the rant. This trailer didn't give me any more of an oomph like that other trailer did, because I was very emotional. I don't know why I'm getting loud. I'm very passionate about Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park, not Jurassic World. I was here in '93. This is the first movie I saw multiple times at the theater. I saw Jurassic Park 8 times in theaters. I love that movie so much. There was just something odd about the second trailer that kind of made me go, this movie might not be that great, but I'm still going because the original 3 are in it. What do you guys think about the upcoming Jurassic World Dominion movie? Are you gonna go see it? Because I'm gonna go see it. Opening weekend, believe it. Alright, for the third week in June, that's June 17th through the 19th, there's only one wide release that weekend, which is Lightyear. I've seen some of the trailers, or I've seen one of the trailers for it, and I'm kind of iffy about it, but they just released a second trailer, so let's go ahead and watch that. It is crazy how Chris Evans actually kind of sounds like Tim Allen. I do compliment him on that. I'm really hoping that Pixar, like, I don't know if this is going to be a series of movies, but that at the end of this, like, he wakes up like he's in a coma or something, and he's in Toy Story. I feel like that'd be the best type of tie-in. So, I'm a big Toy Story fan. When I first heard about this, I was side-eyeing the hell out of it. I still kind of am side-eyeing it a little bit just because I want Toy Story to stay Toy Story, but I get that they're trying to expand outside of that because, I mean, it is kind of an ingenious idea, which, again, I hope when they, if this is a series of movies, if and when they end the series of movies, if it is a series of movies, that it somehow ties into him, like, crash landing on Andy's bed and meeting Woody and the other toys. Otherwise, I'll be real pissed. It looks good if I can separate my brain and just see it as its own movie, which is what they want you to do. It's probably going to be very entertaining and fun and maybe even emotional, which Pixar is really good at doing. So the petty version of me would be like, I would stream it, which it is a streamable movie, but I think I might actually go see this movie at some point. I probably won't rush out to see it, but it looks like something you should see big, so I'll probably end up going to see it at some point. What do you guys think? Are you going to stream it or see it? Let me know. Alright, so the last week in June, which is June 24th through the 26th, there's only 2 wide releases, which is the Elvis movie that Baz Luhrmann is doing, which I can't wait to see, as well as the movie The Black Phone with Ethan Hawke, which I really want to fucking go see. I've seen the first and the second Elvis trailer, so I won't be watching that. I'll just show you some highlights, because I never did get to post my reaction to the second trailer yet. But let's take a look at this second Black Phone trailer. Bro, Ethan Hawke is gonna be so scary in this. Dude, he's scary. What the fuck? Oh, I can't wait for this movie. What the fuck? That movie is gonna be so scary. I feel like it's gonna be the horror movie of the year. And we're only halfway through the year. Not that I've seen that many, but I've been waiting for this movie for a while. Ethan Hawke looks terrifying. I found out that this movie is based off of a short story that Stephen King's son, Joe Hill, wrote, so that should kind of give you an insight of what we can expect from it. I'm super excited. I will go see the shit out of this as soon as I can, even though I know Patrick doesn't want anything to do with it. He's not real big on horror movies, but I'm here for it. Now on to the other wide release, which is the movie Elvis, which again, I said, is the Baz Luhrmann movie based off of Elvis Presley. I want to see the hell out of it. I watched the second trailer recently, and kind of like the Jurassic World Dominion trailer, there was something off-putting about the second trailer, and I don't really know what it is. No, that just threw it off. There was something off about this trailer for me. I don't know what it is. And it might have been the fact that there was some weird, like, R&B rap song in the middle of it that kind of threw it off, because I'm here for Elvis's music. I don't know if you guys have seen Great Gatsby that Baz did a remake of. There was Beyonce or Jay-Z songs in it, and that kind of threw it off for me too. Being that this is covering a rock legend, I really hope he doesn't do that with this one, because it should just strictly be Elvis music or people performing the songs that he got his songs from, if that makes sense. Like, I think they showed some Black Lady tearing up Hound Dog. So something like that makes sense, like showing where the songs came from. But like we don't need any present day music up in this. There's plenty of Elvis music that everyone wants to see, so let's hope that it stays like that. We'll have to wait and see. I definitely will be going to see that movie in theaters though, regardless. So what do you guys think of these 2 wide releases for this last week in June? Are you gonna go see them? Or are you gonna wait for them to be streamable, or just skip them all together? Let me know down below. Alright, so now let's recap and review the selections I've made for these new releases of the month of June. Am I going to skip them, stream them, or go see them? Let's start with the skip it's. There's 2 I chose for these new releases in June, which is Bloc Party and the movie Watcher. Again, Watcher, I could probably see me changing my mind and like streaming it on a lazy weekend, but as of right now, it's a skip it for me. For the stream it's, I picked one stream it, which was The Deep in the Heart, a Texas wildlife story, because again, it looks like a National Geographic documentary, which I normally would stream at home when I was bored and had nothing to do. That is the only one I chose for stream it for this month. And for the see it's, I chose 4, well, the remaining 4 at this point. So that would be Lightyear, The Black Phone, Elvis, and Jurassic World Dominion. These 4 movies I plan on seeing in theaters. Some of them right away, others I will eventually, but not in too much of a hurry. But at some point we'll go and see those movies at the theaters. What do you guys think? What are your choices for this month for skip it, stream it, and see it? Let me know down in the comments. Just a reminder, if you like this sort of content, the best way to let me know is to like and subscribe to the channel, as well as chatting with me down below. But until next time, tell your mother I said hello. Bye, y'all.